Some days on the road just quietly remind us why we do this. There's nothing rushed about a morning like this. We wake up with the sun, watch the world come alive, and let the day unfold exactly as it's meant to be. The funny thing is, my morning routine isn't all that different to yours. I still enjoy my morning coffee, scoff down my breakfast. The only difference is that my home has four wheels and it takes us to places like this. And days like today, they make us feel alive, energized, grateful for all the small moments we usually rush past. The Flinders Ranges has a way of slowing everything down, of reminding us that freedom doesn't have to be loud and happiness doesn't have to be complicated. So today we're taking it slow, chasing good light, good views, and the feelings that tell us exactly where we're meant to be. And this is just the beginning, part one of a three-part journey through the Flinders Ranges.
G'day legends. Welcome to one of the most beautiful areas in South Australia, and we are lucky to call this home for the next 4 to 5 nights. Epic viewpoints, epic landscapes, epic hiking, and hopefully some epic wildlife to join us. We didn't start at this location. Let's get back to the van and get into this belter of a video. Firstly, how good is that sunset? And secondly, how good is this location? This location is smashed in every South Australian tourism magazine I've ever seen, ever come across. It is Razorback Lookout. But it is definitely not a sunset location. And for me, I love going to locations that are a little bit different, a little bit unique, and not going to the typical hotspot. Because I thought generally someone would be at the lookout watching sunset. There's not. I've come up the Hyson Trail to the first nook and cranny at that mountain to overlook it from a different angle. As I said, not a sunset location, it's a sunrise location. Lucky for you legends, we are heading there tomorrow morning. So you have to set your alarm 5 o'clock. This idiot would do it, but luckily, I've had the last 2 or 3 days where it's rained a little bit and I've had plenty of sleep because the next 4 days, I'm gonna punish myself to showcase the best, the absolute pinnacle of Wilpena Pound and why you have to come to the Flinders Ranges. The gorge, the driving, the hiking, the wildlife, whatever it may bloody be, we will capture it the next 4 days. And I guarantee you, you'll say to the husband or wife, let's pack the car, we're going there, because Matt has convinced me it is bloody epic. Just like this sunset. I'm gonna sit down now, have the traditional something to eat, watch the sunset, the weather's perfect, as always, who cares? Everything's bloody perfect when you're in locations just like this. This is ridiculous, and that viewpoint tomorrow morning, even better. Mate, this is the shit you live for. This is so good. It wasn't even a great sunset. You know, if you're gonna put top 100, probably wouldn't even make the top 100 sunsets in my life. It was absolutely crap, but bloody hell. This view. I've just come back a little bit on the walk to get a full 360 because that color is incredible. And the last couple of days we've had rain and everything is so green. It is the greenest I've ever seen the Flinders in my life. But the main thing is when that rain, it cleaned everything. It is just pristine. It would never come through on camera as well as it is with my eyes. It is breathtaking. It was hilarious on the way up. I was so concentrated, just finished doing a bit to film myself. I come around this tree and I was like, ah! And this kangaroo just looked at me with the biggest eyes. And I was like, buddy, I know I scared you, but you scared me a hell of a lot more than I scared yourself. It freaked me out. We both looked at each other like, what are you gonna do now? It was pretty funny. Then he bolted and I was like, I was gonna bolt in a minute too. But this is unreal. Unfortunately, I have to head down a little bit before I would like to. I've got my bloody clear goggles, so I can't see much when it goes dark. But that's okay, because I am starving hungry too, so probably not a bad thing. But it is hard to leave this, man. Get yourself to the Flinders. Good morning, and I really want to emphasize the good in that good morning because it is a fantastic morning. It is warm, the birds are out chirping, the full moon is just about to set, epic views, beautiful sunrise, 110% worth the 5 a.m. start. This is probably the #1 thing that I can say that you have to do when you come to the Flinders. Just sit and appreciate sunrise at Razorback Lookout. Yes, it's an early morning to get up and get there, but once you get there and just sit, it's like nothing else. It's just like a free meditation session in one of the most beautiful parts in South Australia. So lucky, so privileged to have that experience under my belt, and I just hope 3 to 5 people watching this video actually go and do that because it is well worth it. And message me if you do, because it is 100% worth it. Now I've come down to a second viewpoint. I'm not actually sure what it's called, but it's basically just a bit further south, still looking over the epic Wilpena Pound here. St. Mary's Peak, the highest point in the Flinders Ranges, and there's a bench set up, have pancakes and a coffee. My favourite breakfast at one of the most beautiful locations. It does not get better than this morning. Look at it, not a breath of wind. The only wind around is from these bloody flies pushing air around and bloody going everywhere. But they are not, I am determined, they are not going to piss me off this morning because it is just so peaceful and so green. I could keep going, but I am starving hungry. And this is unbelievable. What an experience. What an experience. I don't think my life could get much happier than what it is right now. Pancakes with blueberries and bananas, freshly brewed coffee, maybe some friends around. I've got my friends, the flies. and epic locations. This is van life 101. Beautiful locations, good coffee, good food. What else could you ask for? Yowee! I knew the locals would be friendly as that rain we had last week, the hot weather coming up, it's just brewing up a perfect storm for them to piss you off and breed up. But luckily that wind has picked up now. Probably not blowing them away, just blown them to a future location to piss me off when the wind does die down. But I'm pretty sure they enjoyed my breakfast this morning as much as I did. You have to chill them on the way down, which is absolutely fantastic. But it's funny, I've been here for the last probably 2 hours, and yeah, I've been doing some daily rituals as far as, you know, washing the dishes and sweeping out the van, all that sort of crap, but people just pull up, take a photo and move on, and I think to myself, look at where you are, that is world class. People overseas would dream about viewing this and you just walked up and moved on. It is unbelievable. It is crazy to me just to slow down, embrace it. Maybe it's me sitting on this chair and table and not giving them space, I don't know, but come and talk to me, come and enjoy it, guys. This is unreal. The plan now is to not have a plan pretty much. I want to do a loop walk around here, no idea how long it is. There's Bunyuru Gorge, which is 4 Ks, not sure if it's 4 Ks in, 4 Ks out, but I'm pretty keen for a walk today. It's beautiful conditions, is what it is. Then later on, I want to go to Brashner Gorge, which is a geological historic place in the Flinders. Now, I'm not a big rocky person. It's gonna rock, I've got no doubt about that, but we are going to hopefully, we're gonna be positive. We are gonna go and sort of witness the famous yellow-footed rock wallabies. Perfect conditions for them this year, plenty of water around, plenty of food around for them to breed up, and we're gonna see the colonies everywhere, and I'm gonna showcase how bloody beautiful these wallabies are. Probably one of the best mammals floating around, if you ask me. But now, I reckon we just crack on, get into the today, and see what this beautiful part of the world brings. How good is that? He is absolutely tiny, and every movement I make scares the crap out of him, but he's trying to, you can see up all here, he's trying to fossick through, get into ant holes or whatever it may be and just go to town and eat them all up. I wish he ate the flies, I could take him with me then. Yep, simply the best hike in the Flinders I have ever done, period. It is incredible up here. No matter where you look, all 360 degrees offers you a unique and beautiful view. We've got to the southern side, Wilpena Pound, St Mary Peak, the highest peak in the Flinders Ranges, overlooking all these lush green valleys, which you just don't expect from the Flinders at this time of year. We had so much rain. Going in through the walk that we had, all the valleys with the dead gum trees down below, the bush chook emus running around because they're scared of me, and then that beautiful road we drove down Razorback Lookout, and the mountain last night we spent for watching sunset. Then come around to the ABC range. The reason it's called the ABC range because there's 26 peaks. That is absolute bullshit. I have no idea why it's called the ABC range. If you do, let me know down below. And behind the ABC range, I'm not sure what that's called, could possibly still be part of the ABC range, I'm not sure. But that gap in there is Brashner Gorge where we're going tonight. And if it is possibly 50% as good as this, we are in for a treat. But this is seriously hard to beat. Incredible. And I found out there's one more annoying thing than the flies on this hike. It's the bloody grasshoppers. Who would have thought? Coming up, You literally need a battering ram to get through them. Lucky I've got glasses on because 2 of them would have hit me in the eye and would have done some serious damage. When they hit you in the arm, they bloody hurt. I'm only a little boy, so they are just out for you. They want to get you. But guys, I'm going to say it again. This is simply the best hike to do in the Flinders Ranges. There's only one thing that annoys me a little bit more. This would be the perfect location to watch sunrise. If you're a hiker and love getting up early, come here. This is the place. Sun rising just behind you. Beautiful alpine glow on those mountain ranges there. The color in those rocks it's incredible. I'm not interested in the geology side of things in Wilpena or Flinders Ranges for that fact, but it wouldn't be as beautiful as it is right now if it wasn't for the history here. I understand and respect that, but I've just got no interest in rocks. For me, rocks are rocks. They're different colors, they're beautiful, they make different shapes, beautiful. The best hike. Come here, sunrise if you can. If not, just be here. Any conditions, it is epic. Guys, I'm so happy right now. So bloody happy right now. Food. I'm so hungry. Oh, I feel a shit ton better now. I got some eggs in my gut and got plenty of water sucked down. Now, I'm not at the traditional sort of parking area through this hike. I'm at the one further east. And I'd recommend for this hike to start here and do the section that I done first, so through the river, along sort of the valley, then up to the lookout, because I'm not saying it's boring, it's just nowhere near as interesting in the last section when you get from the top viewpoint and go all the way down. It's nice, it's shaded, so the afternoon I had plenty of shade coming down, but it is stinking hot right now. My shoulders are burnt, so I'm not going to do that other hike. That's 10K hike, the other one was an 8K hike. If it was 4K, I'd think about it, but it's just way too hot to do another 8 km hike in the same day. And I've had some rest now because I probably was a little dehydrated from doing that hike, so I've got plenty of water in my gut. But I think the idea now is I'm just going to slowly cruise all the way through to Brashner Gorge. I don't know how far it is. It's probably going to take me about half an hour, 45 minutes in the van to get there. Let's go through this gorge, and then I'm not sure how that road's going to be because the road hasn't been too bad, but some sections have been pretty slow going just in the van. A 4-wheel drive smashed past me, but that's all right. The slower you go, the more you see. Can recommend. Get here, do it, let's go to Brashner.
The journey doesn't end here, legends. Next week, we head deeper into the Flinders Ranges, exploring Brashner Gorge, a place that's shaped over millions and millions of years, where ancient geology meets some of the region's most incredible wildlife. We'll slow things down even more, wandering through rugged landscapes and discovering the kind of small, unexpected moments that make camping out here so special. This was part 1 of my 3-part series in discovering the Flinders Ranges, so make sure to drop below and subscribe so you'll be notified for part 2, and we'll see you out there in Brashner Gorge. Ciao.